In this lesson, we're going to show how we can create iMember360 login pages and then use that to test out people having access and not having access to pages that are protected. So here I am at the Infusionsoft login page or main page. I'm going to go in and I am going to create a first user. This one's going to correspond with me. And let's see here. I'm going to use my email address. And I'm going to go over here to the tags, and for me, you see this person has no tags, and I am not going to set the test level. I'm just going to leave it blank, which means I do not have access to that level. So then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add another user. This I'll use my wife's email address here and set up her record, and I am going to add her so that she has access. So I'll go down here. She is going to get access to this test level. Okay, so I have my two users that I can use for testing. Now I'm going to go over here and I am going to create a page in WordPress here that we'll use as our test page, and this is going to be protected so that only people with that level can see it. So test level page, and I'm going to set this up so that you can only have access, and I'm going to publish it. Now if you go and try to test this right here, this is not going to function because I'm logged in as an administrator and I have access to everything, so it's going to allow me in. So as you can see, it thinks I'm logged in, and I am because I'm logged in as the administrator. So I'm going to open up a second page here. As you can tell, I was playing around with this before I started recording. So here I am at our default login page, and if I try to view that page over in another browser which is not logged in, it'll tell me that this page does not exist. So there's no post, there's no page with that in there, which means it's protecting that information. Now if I go in as Anna, who does have access, 1 2 3, oops, I'm sorry, I can't get in here yet because I have to give her a password. So I'm going to go into the custom field, and I'm going to set the password 1 2 3, and I will go and save this. So here's a save. Now I'm going to go back to Chrome. So this is the one that did not have it. 1 2 3, and I'm going to log in. And if I try to go to test level page, you'll see that now it is allowing me onto that page, and that's because Anna has access. Now I'm going to log out here. If I try to log in as myself, and again, I did not set a password for myself when I created this, so I'm going to have to look myself up. If I go to custom fields here and I 1 2 3, so now I have a password, and I'll save that. Now if I go over here to Chrome 1 2 3 and I log in, 1 2 3, okay, it's not even letting me in, is it? So let me just test something out. I'm going to give myself access to another level. So I'll just give myself one of the other levels that's available on this site. And let me try 1 2 3. So this time it did allow me in. We've built this so that people can get access, and you see I don't have access to these other levels. So I have been given access, But if I didn't have any access at all, it wouldn't let me into the site at all. But if I go in here and I try to go back to that test level page, you'll see that it says post not found because I do not have access to that level. So, providing protection to a page is as simple as creating the page, clicking here, and then hitting save. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you in this lesson is how do I create these login pages? And what I did is I created a page here that has a couple of short codes I'm using on it, and my system is slow today. So here's test member login. Now you might want to take a snapshot of this so you can get right back to it. But what I've done is I've created two short codes on this page. And these are two different short codes that iMember360 provides that enables you to to create a login page. And these can be styled very nicely. So I'm going to go over here and we're logged out. So I'm going to go to test member login page. And this is the one that's created by the first short code, the mini login, and this is one that's created by the bigger one. As you can tell, this is the one in the sidebar, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. But this one will allow you to have a remember me, so I don't have to log in again. And it can also be configured so that you have these sort of links provided. So with any one of these, I can go in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, log in, and I can get in and out of the site. So you see it's logged in. And again, because I logged in as Anna, I can see this page. Now, how do I work this sidebar? So if I go over to the widgets, so this sidebar is created via a widget in the WordPress theme. There is this i4w login 2 widget that comes when you install the iMember360 plugin, and there's plenty of configuration options in here. I changed this so that instead of saying login, it says member login. I've set things up so that there's no line breaks after the labels, because you could set this up so that it says email label here, then the input field, password label, and then the password field. So there's some configuration that can be had. I've got it always displaying. You could set it up so that it doesn't show up all the time. The nice thing is that this widget, when you are logged in, will show a nice message saying member, and this is taking forever. So I can say a member is Anna, and then it gives me an automatic logout, which we've stylized to match the theme. So that's how you set things up. I'll be having another video to show you how to create these menus so that you have the ability to show one option and possibly a sales message like we do have here. In case people access the page, they don't have access, you can send them to a place where they could buy access. Take care.